She said she's going to poison my children. I will poison them and the mother will come and she will come and carry them and go and bury them.
That's what she said?
That's what she said. And I heard her clearly on the phone. So after the interview, I passed police station, Anya police station, and I went to make the report that a woman came to my house threatening me and my kids. And the ASP told me that if I arrest the woman, the man will be furious with me. He will be angry. He will stop taking care of the children. So I should make a case against the man so that the man will come and take care of the children and rent for us. And I said, no. How can I go and make a case against them? It's not the man that threatens us. It is the wife that threatens us.
And this is Anya police station ASP telling you
yes.
this?
Yes. So I went to the CID office and asked him, Madam, how far with my case? He said, what is it? And I said, they've gone. He said, even the man cried, he said, if you don't know what he wants him to do. Then she asked me that, do I have money? And I said, what? And even if she take the case to court, do I have money to go? And I said, when I go to court, will I pay? She said, no, but you yourself, do you have transport? I said, transport.
This is a police woman asking you these questions at Anya police station.
She said, do I have money for even transport? I said, okay, madam, so right now, what do you want me to do? Then one of her colleagues said, what is the meaning of what do you want us to do? If you can handle your own case, go and handle it. Someone told me to go to PIPS to go and report them. So I went to PIPS and make reports. They said they will call me. Up to now,
they never called you. So the police, Anya police station, failed you.
They failed
according
me.
To you.
They treated me because I don't have. Later, they became one with my baby's father and the wife. They became one, and they are treating me as if I'm not a Ghanaian. Then I called the CID and I told her that, Madam, when I brought my case, you people refused to do anything about the case. So now I've gone and give the children to the father. And I went to collect the children back. When I went, the children are not there. At this hour, why is the man taking my children to with the wife?
But they are his children too at that time, so he could be anywhere with his children.
My worry is that when I went, both he and the wife are not there, and the wife has threatened to poison my children.
Your children. Okay, so you have a cause to worry.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So I called the CID. Then she hung up on me. I called commander. Then after he heard my voice that was angry, he hung up on me. Oh. So I called the ASP and I said, the way you people have treated me, it has really pained me. Now I can't find my children. If the man and the wife, because the wife is the one telling them, if the wife tells the man to go and kill my children, he will go and kill them. Because he's the one controlling the man. So if anything happens to my children, I'll hold you all responsible. All of you in the police station, I'll hold you responsible. So I even called him yesterday, texted him and said, I'm begging him, please, bring my children to me. Because you are not with the children. Even if you are there with them, at least it will comfort me that you are with them. But you are not with them. I am not with them. They are with a total stranger. So what even the person tells you that I'm taking good care of them, and it is the opposite. You know, I don't have a place to sleep with the children. That because you said you will make me to suffer. When you saw me, I wasn't suffering. I was having my own business. I was having my own apartment. But today, you've rendered me useless. Oh. You've spoiled all my life. I don't even know where to start again. Even now, I'm covered with shame. Even if I see my friend, I can't even raise my head and look at them. Because I feel so ashamed of myself to the extent that I feel useless now. I've lost my self-esteem as a woman. Because this man has taken everything from me. He has spoiled my life. He has taken everything from me. I don't want anything from me. He should not take care of them. He should give them to me. I'll take care of them myself.
Will you be able to?
I will. I'll find ways and means to take care of them. Because if he loves his children, he will not take his children far away. And he will come and sit at his home to enjoy his marriage and enjoy his wife. He should bring my children to me. That is what I'm pleading. I need my children. I know I don't have, so they will not say some for me. Even the commander called me this afternoon. She was insulting me.
And that's what hurts you most.
She's insulting me. How will a man abuse a woman? A man is abusing a woman, and they are supporting the man. A man has abused me emotionally. He has abused me physically. There was a time this man beat me in his car, telling me that he was going to kill me and throw me inside the bush. He rolled his glass. He beat me till I was hitting the glass, and people around came to rescue me. This man has put me through a lot. He should bring my children. He said the children are not his children. The children they are my children. He should bring my children wherever my children is. They should bring my children to me because I can't sleep. I can't eat. For 3 days now, I've not even eaten. I can't do anything. I can't sleep. Immediately I want to sleep. Then I will just wake up. Where are my children? They should bring my children. Because I'm also a Ghanaian, so I don't deserve any justice. The woman threatened to poison my children. Nobody did anything to them. I went to PIPS. They did not call me. I went to CID headquarters. Up to now, I've not heard anything about them. So, I came here. There are people who are listening to me. I've made a lot of mistakes that I shouldn't have even given myself to this man in the first place. He has scattered all my life. He has scattered my life. He has destroyed my life. I don't know where to start again. Even now, if I'm walking, I can't raise my head like this. When I went to my uncle's place, I see people where I left them. They've all progressed. Look at me. I've lost everything.
A mother loses her children to her father, the children's father, and he takes the children far away. And you expect her to sleep comfortably. You expect her to laugh and eat and feel okay when she's been threatened by the man's wife, when she's been beaten and abused by the man.
The man told me that if they ask him to give me 1 cedi and they place death, he's going to choose death than him giving me 1 cedi.
When did he say this?
He sent me a message. It is on my phone.
This interview would be needing the support of human rights lawyers. Yes, human rights lawyers, human rights activists. We need the support of the police, and we need the support of any institution that deals with human rights. DOFSU, OSAT, DOFSU, most importantly, DOFSU, human rights lawyers, human rights activists, feminine movements, or feminist movements. We will need all of you on board, because one of your members, a young, beautiful lady who is in her early 30s, is going through a lot. Right, Vibes in 5, Ghana's first social media celeb talk show. The name Arnold, Elavanyo. You can always call me, bro, you see me. Big shouts to Eddie, big shouts to Sats, Legend, Vanito, Michael Brown, Desmond. This is a face-off conversation, and you know how our face-off conversations go. Like, they are conversations that are very sensitive, very deep, very personal, and we take it very, very serious whenever someone comes on as a face-off guest. This interview would be needing the support of human rights lawyers. Yes, human rights lawyers, human rights activists. We need the support of the police, and we need the support of any institution that deals with human rights. DOFSU, OSAT, DOFSU, most importantly, DOFSU, human rights lawyers, human rights activists, feminine movements, or feminist movements. We will need all of you on board, because one of your members, a young, beautiful lady who is in her early 30s, is going through a lot, according to what she shared with me before we decided to have this conversation. She is going through a lot, and she has already gone through a lot at a very young age. What happened? What is happening as we speak? You know, she has 3 children, got involved with a married man. Wait. Yes, she got involved with a married man. But don't be too quick to judge. Listen to how it happened before you pass judgment. Jane, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
When you called me, you cried throughout the conversation. You cried and cried and cried. I had to act immediately. We spoke about 2 hours ago, and you're here. Yes. You know, when the issue is very important like this, I don't delay at all. I hit my crew up and we set up for you. So feel at home and narrate the incident just as it is.
Okay.
So that whatever help people have for you, we can offer you. Okay?
All right.
Where should we start from?
Yeah, I'll start from when I met this man.
Okay. You speak up for me. Very, very important. Right.
I work with a company in Accra, so I gather up my money and then I set up my own business. I went in for my business registration, and then I go in for an MTN SIM, and I went in for a container.
Right.
And I started my own Momo
business. So you were a mobile money business owner.
Yes.
Right.
And I rented my own apartment. So during my time of working, and I met this man.
Okay.
And he became my friend. He used to come to sit at my place and he talked with me.
Where was your Momo joint?
At Banana Inn.
Banana Inn. How old were you around this time?
I started my work around 2017, 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that should be, you were around 24, 25, 26, thereabout.
Yes.
Right, let's go on.
So he always comes to my place, sit with me, and then he'll be talking with me. Then he said he regretted marrying early. And I asked him why. He said, oh, the wife was disturbing him, so they are not even more together again. They've separated. And I said, okay. So along the line, he proposed to me. And I said, you said you have wife, but there's a misunderstanding between the two of you. But me, because of what I have seen before, because I already have my first child.
You already have your first child.
Yes. So I went through a lot. So I don't want a situation whereby I'll come into the same problem again. He said, oh no, he's not going to harm me. He will not disappoint me. He made a lot of promises to me that he was even going to buy me a land and build house for me and all that. So I was with him.
So you agreed?
Yes, I agreed.
When he proposed, you agreed?
I agreed.
You agreed because he said he had separated with his wife?
He has separated and he promised me that he's not going to treat me bad.
Okay.
As I passed through the first.
Which other promises did he give you, apart from buying land for you and building for you?
He said he's going to take good care of me. So even as for a man, even if you have a wife, you can still marry again. So as for that one there, it doesn't matter. So
that's what he said?
Yes.
Right.
So I thought of it and then I gave in because I thought he was a good person. So I gave in to him. So we were dating and I got pregnant with my second child for him.
For him?
Yes,
right.
That was his first child. So
that was his first child?
Yes, that is the son.
With you?
Yes.
Yes.
So I became pregnant. So along the line, I was going through my phone. Then I saw his page and I entered. So when I entered the page, I was saying different things.
Facebook page or what page?
His Facebook page.
Right.
So I entered and I was seeing him with, and I noticed that he was married. So the woman, he showed me that the woman, it is his family member, not knowing that woman was his wife. So at IB, the woman will be passing in front of me and I said, is this not the woman this man told me that?
The woman passed in front of you like
yes,
how?
They were where my shop was. You will go a little bit down, that is where his house was.
Okay.
So there was a time I saw the woman passing and he introduced me to the woman that is his family member. So sometimes you come to my shop with a baby boy. And he said, oh, that is the sister's son.
Which is the woman?
Yes. So along the line, I noticed when I went to his Facebook and I saw the woman, I noticed that this was the woman he was talking to me, that it is his family member, not knowing the woman was his wife.
So when he brought the woman to introduce her to you,
he didn't introduce the woman. He just told me that this woman is the family member, but not bring the woman.
Okay,
to me.
so he made you know that the woman you've been seeing is his family member.
Yes.
What position in the family?
I don't know. That he said it's his family member, but he's having problem with his marriage, so he's staying with him.
Okay.
So I find out that it was all lies. So that time I was pregnant. So I have to be with him. Then along the line, he told me that, oh, it was true that they were having separation, but the family have talked and now they are living together. So I shouldn't worry, you still be taking care of me.
You'll still be taking care of you. When you pointed out to him that the woman you've been seeing, not knowing she is his wife.
Yes.
And then he said they've talked it.
Yes.
And the baby he brings is his son.
Yes.
Or?
Yes, the baby was his son.
Right.
With the woman, the wife, that was their son.
Right.
So he said, oh, it's nothing that he will still take care of me. Is he not a man? If he can choose to marry 2, he can choose to marry 3. The only thing is that he'll be taking care of all of you. So that time too, I was also pregnant. So what can I do? I was with him and my pregnancy was very heavy. My time was even due. So there was a time he stopped giving me attention. He stopped even coming to where I am. And I was all alone in my room with my pregnancy. So there was a time he came. So when he came, I told him that I will not allow him to go because you have deceived me. And now see where you've landed me. A pregnant woman living alone in the room. So I will not allow him to go. So I closed my door and I told him that he will not go. Then he broke the door and he went out. So I followed him. So when I was following, I heard his top. Then he slapped me on my face like this. So I get bruises on my face. So the next day I have to go to the hospital. So I went to where I was going to the antenatal. So when I went there, physician asked me that, what is wrong with me? And I said, oh, I fell. And he looked at my face and said, why are you lying? And I said, oh, I'm not lying, I fell. He said, you people, when men do you something, you should say it so that the law will deal with them. Why are you covering up for him? Is it that he's the one that will give you money, so you are covering? I did not say anything. Then the man wrote inside my card, and he gave me medicine. And I went back. So he asked me if the way he hit me, if I fell, look at how heavy my pregnancy was. So if when he hit me and I fall and I die, what will I say? So the man looked after me and I went back. So I gave birth, we were there. And then the second pregnancy came.
Second pregnancy came?
Yes.
So when you gave birth to the first one, was he taking care of you?
When I gave birth to the first one, he was giving us money. So sometimes he will come once in a while. Then you come and look at the baby, like 2 hours, 3 hours, then he's off. So I was all alone in the room with my child. Even sometimes...
Who was paying for the rent?
That time I rented the house when I met him. So
okay.
It was
so you
like,
were still living in that duration?
Yes.
Right.
So it gets to a point, even who to leave my baby for, to go and bath is a problem. I have to pick pan and bath inside the room and go and throw the water, because if I leave the baby, sometimes anything can happen. So I can't leave my baby. So I passed through all these things with this man. So where I was living currently, there was a woman in the house who was giving me problem. So we need to move out. So when we move out, he started using that thing against me, that I'm a bad person, that anywhere I live, then they will take me off from that house because I'm not good. So instead of him to rent house for us around, he took me to Kaswanyanyano in a village. So I went there with my son and my girl.
That's the second one.
Yes. So we were staying in that place. And that place was very scary because it was in the bush. So it get to a point I told him that I want to move out from this place, because this place, I can't stay here. Look at where you saw me, see where you've brought us. So along the line, that place, I got pregnant with the second child. So we moved. So
it was Nyanyano you got pregnant with the second child?
Yes.
So at this time, did his wife know he was with you?
No. The wife never knew that he was with me. So I became pregnant at Nyanyano. That's why I went through a lot with him.
But why did you allow him to impregnate you for the second time, when even after the first one, you saw red flags?
That is the problem. Because I don't know what happened to me in the first place. Because this man put me through a lot that I should have. But this man keep having sex with me. So it's like, this my second child I had for him. The intervals was too close. Because the sex was too much. He has to be sleeping with you. And then I became pregnant again.
You couldn't say no?
I couldn't say no.
Why?
So when I had a second, because he was the one giving me money to feed. So if I don't sleep with him, he will not provide for us. So I have to give him. Because my first child, the father was not taking care of the child. So I have to find ways to feed my child also. So I also have to give him. So when I became pregnant with the second one, he told me to go abort the pregnancy. That if I don't abort the pregnancy, he swear he's never going to take care of me again. So that day I was in a car coming from antenatal in the taxi, and he sent me a message that if I don't abort the pregnancy, he's not going to feed me. And I told him that even this pregnancy I'm carrying, I'm feeling very weak at this early age stage. So I will not abort it. So he did not give me food for like some months. Before, when he realized I was not going to abort the pregnancy, he started giving us money for food. So I was there, my time was due. So I was due, and I started having contraction that the child wanted to come. So it was in the night, around 1 day, and I call him that I'm seeing signs of labor. Then he said, as for him, he can't come, so I should find ways and means to go to the hospital myself. Hey, I was having the small boy and my daughter. Who am I going to call in the middle of this night? So I was even afraid going out because that place is it was in the bush. So I tried and came out, and I went to the next house and go and knock at a certain woman. So the woman was the one that came with the husband, and the woman packed my things. Then I called, that time the place I was going to church, I called them also, and they all followed me to the hospital. And I went to give birth, and I came back. Even when I came, this man did not set his foot into the house.
After you gave birth?
After I gave birth.
He never came to the house?
He never even came to see that who is even taking care of me, or who even fetch water for me to even bath my baby. So I have to, after, from the hospital, the day I gave birth, they discharged me the same day. So when I came, it was small children who were fetching water for me. So within 2 days, 3 days, I was cooking myself. I was using one hand to palm fufu. I was cooking myself. I have to carry buckets of water. Even when I'm carrying the water, I feel like I am shivering. I want to fall. But I went through all this thing. And then we have to move from that place. And we moved. So
he moved you, or you moved on your own?
No, we moved. I told him that I was not going to stay at the place again. So we moved from that place and we came to Ablekuma.
Ablekuma.
Yes.
Where in Ablekuma?
Ablekuma, Maminkrai.
Maminkrai.
Yes.
You came to Ablekuma, Maminkrai.
Yes.
Where does your husband stay? The man who impregnated?
He also stayed in Ablekuma Joma.
He stays at Ablekuma Joma?
Yes.
But you said his house is where your shop used to be?
Yes.
Which house is that?
That house, he moved from there before I even got pregnant with the second child.
So he moved from there,
built his own house
at Ablekuma Joma.
Yes.
So he's living in Ablekuma Joma, and you were living at Ablekuma Maminkrai.
So when I was searching for the house, I came with a friend. We searched for the house. So the last place we got was where we got the house. So me, I never knew. He told me he was living in Sakina. So I believe he was living in Sakina. So we were there, and one day, last year, December, before December, he came. Anytime he will come there, it is when he wants to have sex with me, then he will come. If not, he will not set foot in that house. Even when the children are sick and I call him, he will only send money. But to come and see with his own eyes that whether what I'm saying is the truth or not, he will not come. Even me, myself, if I'm sick, he will not step foot. I have to struggle with my sickness to look after the children. So he came once and came and have sex with me, and he went, and he told me that he will come back again. He did not come, and we entered into December. And he told me he's going to give me money to buy things for the children. I said, okay. So one day, and I called him in the morning, and I asked him that, are you going to give us Christmas money and then New Year? He said, oh no, but it is only one that they celebrate, so I have to choose one. And I said, okay, we will go in for New Year. He said, okay. So they finished Christmas, we entered into New Year. This man was not hearing for him. So I called him and I said, oh, what are you doing for us? He said, what am I talking? I said, oh, why are you pretending as if you don't know what is going on? We've already talked, but you are pretending as if there's nothing going on. Then he said, what is it? And I said, but you said you give us New Year money, so that is why I'm asking. And he was quiet on the phone. Then he told me that he's going to call me back. And I said, no. Why is that anytime I'm talking about issue concerning these children, then you are trying to dodge? Then he said, he don't even have money. That the only money he have in his account is 200 cedis. That when he was going to withdraw, they say network. And I said, okay, fine. If they say network, tomorrow maybe the network will be okay. So
let's advance it so that we don't overdrag it. Yeah.
So he did not give us anything during the Christmas, not even one bottle of Fanta.
Oh.
Nothing. And the TV that was in the room was my own TV I bought with my own money. And the TV spoiled, and he came and go and repair the TV spoiled again. So I was in the house, in the room with the children without anything.
Any form of entertainment?
No,
nothing.
So during the Christmas and the New Year, me and my children were in the room, very sad. He never came there. He never did anything for his students. So me, I went into my things, and I was having some cloth inside, material, and I took some and I gave it to the seamstress to sew for the children. And I told him, then he bring 100 cedis for me to go and pay. That later he will bring the rest. So we were there. So one day, after the new year, one day I was also looking for a job because the way things are going, if I don't look for a job, this man will continue using me. So I have to look for a job. So I looked for a job and they told me to go for an interview. So that was on the 5th of February. So I wake up, I was bathing the first child to go to school. So immediately, someone opened my door.
Is your phone here?
Yes.
Okay.
Someone opened my door. So when I checked, it was him. And I said, what are you doing here? Then he said, I'm with 2 of my family members. That they said they want to see their children. And I said, which of your family members? Then he said, my family. And I said, I don't know any of your family. So who is that? He said, see. And I said, for what? She said she wants to come and see the children. So immediately I opened my door. I saw the wife standing in front of my doorstep. And I closed my door. And I asked him that, why did you do that? Why did you bring someone here without informing, without even a phone call? So please go. He said, come back, it's not fighting. And I said, I'm not fighting with you, you go. Then he went. So I called my neighbor and I asked my neighbor, you should check whether he's outside or he's gone. Then the neighbor said he's gone. So I bathed my son, I took him to school. I also prepared to go for the interview. So I left the small baby with the neighbor, with my elder child. So once I was going to the interview, I wanted to do my hair. So I went to the woman who was doing the hairdress. So the woman was doing my hair and my neighbor called me on phone that the woman said she wanted to talk to me. That's the wife. And I said, what is it? You have come here in the first place. And I said, you people should go. You've come again. What is it? Then I told her, please, I'm going somewhere. I can't talk to you. Then she drove out. She said, they should go. That she will see, I will see what she will do to me. Then they drove and they go. So immediately I went to pick her to go to the interview. The woman called me again. That the lady has come back again. I said, what is all this early morning? That she said, you should bring my baby that is inside the room. She should bring the child out. That she will see what she will do to the child. That he knows even where the boy is going to school. That he will not let the man rent for us again. This woman disgraced me, insulted me in the area.
Were those the things she said, or those were the things somebody told you she said?
This is the things she said.
She said to you?
She insulted me.
And what did she say about the children?
She said she's going to poison my children.
Did she say it to you?
When the lady called me, the lady put the phone. So I was also in the car listening to her shouting, where is the child? The lady said, she is with the elder sister. I said, bring the child out. And the woman said, is it not your husband that said, he will come and give you the children? I said, like, for where? I will poison them and the mother will come and she will come and carry them and go and bury them.
That's what she said?
That's what she said. And I heard her clearly on the phone. That bring the child that is in the room, bring her out. And the woman said, I should bring the child out. For what? What are you going to do? If you have any problem, go and face your husband. So I later hung up and I went. So after the interview, I passed police station, Anya police station. And I went to make the report that a woman came to my house, threatening me and my kids. And she has even destroyed my name in the area. So I make a case and they said I should go and look for where they stay. That if I see where they stay, then they will go and arrest the woman. So I made my own investigation and I went to see where they were staying. I went back to the police station and they gave me someone number that the person will go and arrest them. But later, the decision changed and the ASP told me that if I arrest the woman, the man will be furious with me. He will be angry. He will stop taking care of the children. So I should make a case against the man so that the man will come and take care of the children and rent for us. And I said, no. How can I go and make a case against them? It's not the man that threatens us. It is the wife that threatens us.
And this is Anya police station ASP telling you this?
Yes. So later, I called the commander. Commander called me when he saw my case, that he saw my threatening case. So who did that? So I should come. So I got the commander number. I called him that, Commander, I'm confused because this one is telling me this. What should I do? I said, come to my office. I'm in the office. Come very early. So I went and he collected my baby's daddy number and he called him that Jane is here, that he has made a complaint twice. So we want to see you. So come. Then he said he will come the following morning. So the man asked me to go. So I went. Immediately I reached us. They called me that he said he's coming. He will come in the evening, 4 o'clock. So I should go. So I went. We sat down. We talked, and they said we should come the following Monday. that he should bring the wife. So they also came, they went to write their own
report.
Yes. So they postponed us and give us another date. And we
so
went.
Bottom line, did the case finish at Anya police station?
The case did not finish. So when we went, they gave us to a different commander. So the commander asked me what happened, I narrate. And the commander asked me to bring my witness that if he investigates the issue and it is true, he's not going to forgive her. So I went in with my
witness.
Yes. So the day I went to sit at the police station from 10 to 2 o'clock when they have not come. So I went to the CID office and I asked the CID that the people has not come. He said he will call them. So he called and they came. So when they came, I saw them entering the CID office. So I followed. So when I followed, what the CID told me that,
go and sit down. If you need, we will call you.
So I went to sit down. I sat there, nobody called me. Immediately I saw them all coming out from the office. Then they drove their car with their lawyer. Then they all went without anybody telling me.
They actually came in with a lawyer.
Yes, they said they want to come with their lawyer. So they came with their lawyer. And they drove out. I went to the CID office and I asked him, Madam, how far with my case? He said, what is it? And I said, they've gone. He said, even the man cried, he said, he don't know what he wants him to do. Then she asked me that, do I have money? And I said, what? And even if she take the case to court, do I have money to go? And I said, when I go to court, will I pay? She said, no, but you, sir, do you have transport? I said, transport.
This is a policewoman asking you these questions at Anya police station.
She said, do I have money for even transport? I said, okay, madam, so right now, what do you want me to do? Then one of her colleagues said, what is the meaning of what do you want us to do? If you can handle your own case, go and handle it. Then she said she will talk to the commander. What commander will say, then she will call me that I should go. I said, okay.
Did the call come?
The call did not come. So she was asking me, where is my mother? That what work does my mother do? Do I have sisters? That I said, no. My mother don't work. My sister, they all have their children that they are taking care of. Then I should go and look for support too. Because when the matter has reached, it is only support that I need. I said, okay, so I went back home thinking they will call. They never call. So I went, someone told me to go to PIPS to go and report them. So I went to PIPS and make reports. They said they will call me. Up to now,
they never called you. So the police, Anya police station, failed you.
They failed
according to you.
They treated me because I don't have. Later, they became one with my baby's father and the wife. They became one, and they are treating me as if I'm not a Ghanaian, or as if because I don't have, someone can kill me and the person can go scot-free because I don't have. So they did not say anything about my case.
Maybe they are doing their own investigations. I mean, how would you know?
No.
You don't think so?
I can't say they've given them something. Because I can't say maybe they've given them money or they've offered something to them.
Yes, because you didn't see.
No, but from the way things are going, I would say that something like that
has happened.
Has gone
what happened
on.
to PIPS?
PIPS, they said they will call me. Up to now, PIPS, I've not heard anything from PIPS.
What was the report? Is it just the poison case?
No, I went to PIPS because the police failed to do their work. They did not do any investigation. They did not go to the crime scene. They did not even call me into the matter.
They didn't call you into the matter? Ever since you went to report, the police never called you into the matter?
The last day they gave us to go that I should bring my witness, when I went, and they came, because they came with lawyer. Me, I don't have lawyer. So they did not call me. And they went to the office, say whatever they want to say, and they drove out.
And they left.
Leaving me. So if I did not go to ask, nobody even remember that I was sitting outside.
So this man had 2 children with you,
yes,
and is still with his wife, and they are doing their things.
When they came to the police station, they were mocking me. This man was mocking me in the police station.
What did he do that you term as mocking?
I thought when I came to the police station, what will I get from inside? I said, okay.
After giving him 2 children?
Yes. So after I went to PIPS, and day to day, they did not call me. So while I was living, my rent was due. And the man told me that they will sack me from the house like a rag. That is your baby daddy? Yes, he texts me message. It's on my phone.
The message is on your phone?
Yes.
I would need that message.
Yes, they will sack me like rag, and I and my children will go and sleep in the gutter. Ooh. That he's going to make me suffer. Oh. He's going to make me suffer. I said, okay. So my time was due. So it was the ASP that gave me 200 cedis that I should find somewhere and pack my things and go and leave the area. The ASP gave you 200 cedis? The police? Yes. I will not lie. He gave me, what they did to me, If they did me wrong, I'll say. If they did me right, I'll say. It was the ASP that gave me 200 cedis, and I packed my things.
To where?
To my mother's place. So I and my children, when I went to my mother's place, my mother too got angry that I did not listen to her. And today I'm in this mess. So the man has not built a house for her. So I should go with my children. So I picked 2 of my bags, called one of my friends at Kaswa, and we went there to stay for some days. And my friend also was like, the husband has traveled, the husband is coming, so we have to go. So that day, where to go with these children? I said, okay, since their father is there, let me go and give them to their father so that I'll look for a place. So I took the 2 children, 3 years and 1.5, and I went to their father on 8th March.
8th March?
Yes.
Which, this
yes,
8th March?
This 8th March.
Today is when? Today is 14th or what? Today is 12th? Today is 12th.
Yes.
And you went to him on 8th March?
Yes. So I went there and I gave the children to him.
At Joma Ablekuma?
No.
Where?
At his workplace.
At his workplace?
Yes. So I went there and I gave the children to him. There's nowhere for us to sleep. And I gave the children and I went back. So I texted him and said that if anything happens to the children, I'll hold him responsible because he has sworn that he will never rent for us. And he has seen that we have moved from the house and we are stranded. But he said he will make me suffer, so he wants to make me suffer. So I gave the children to him. And I went back to Dansoman police station to tell them that I've given my children to their father.
When did you end up at Dansoman police station? Because
that was the
throughout this conversation, Dansoman police station has never been mentioned.
The day I went to give the children to him, the following day, that was on the 9th, I went to Dansoman police station to make. It was the same day I gave the children, the same day I went to Dansoman police station. So I talked to one of the policemen. I explained my case to him. He said, okay, he's calling his madam. Then he said I should go to the police headquarters. So I went to police headquarters the following day.
You went to police headquarters the following day?
Yes, I went to police where IGP is. That is where I went. And I went and I talked to one woman. She said I should go and do petition. I should go and write for petition. So I went and do my petition. And she asked me, why did I give the children? I said, where to sleep with the children? I don't know where to go.
Yeah, you were stranded. Yeah.
Because I was stranded. And taking care of children is not an easy thing. And on top, you don't even have where to lay your head with your children. So
they are young. How old is the smallest one?
The smaller one is 1.5.
1.5 years.
Yes.
That's 18 months.
Yes.
And then the firstborn
is 3. I gave the children. The woman said I should go and collect the children. So after my petition, I went to him that because he has blocked me for months now. So I texted him and said that he should give the children to me because someone has given us a place. So he should give the children. I said he has sent the children to Kumasi. I said, oh, just on the 8th I gave you these children. The following morning you've taken the children to Kumasi. Who are you going to give the children to? I don't know any of your family member. So who are you giving the children to? He said, I've given the children. So I said, okay, no. In the night, in the evening, let me go back to his house. So I went to his house. When I get there, it was around 8:30. When I went and knocked at his door, a 15-year-old child came out with his children.
How do you know the child is 15 years? Okay,
yes,
I mean, you guessed.
Yes.
Okay, right, that's
like
fine. Around that age,
yes.
Right.
So I asked her that, where is I'm looking for this person. Then he said he's not around. I said, where has he gone to? He said he don't know. I said, so I asked the girl that yesterday, did he brought some 2 small children here? He said yes. And I said, where are the children? He said, me, I don't know where they've taken the children to. I said, by this time of the night. So I collected the person I went with phone and I called him and I asked him that, why are you with the children? Where is the children? By this time, why are you and your wife? You are not there. Your wife too is not there. My children are not there. And your wife has threatened that she will poison my children. So why are you with the children? Then he hung up on me. So I found his wife number and I called and I told her that if anything happens to my children, I'm going to hold you responsible. She also insulted me and she hung up. Then I called the CID and I told her that, madam, when I brought my case, you people refused to do anything about the case. So now I've gone and give the children to the father. And I went to collect the children back. When I went, the children are not there. At this hour, where is the man? Why is the man taking my children to with the wife?
But they are his children too at that time, so he could be anywhere with his children.
My worry is that when I went, both he and the wife are not there, and the wife has threatened to poison my children.
Your children. Okay, so you have a cause to worry.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I called the CID. Then she hung up on me. I called commander. Then after he heard my voice that was angry, he hung up on me.
Oh.
So I called the ASP and I said, the way you people have treated me, it has really pained me. Now I can't find my children. If the man and the wife, because the wife is the one telling the, if the wife tells the man to go and kill my children, he will go and kill them. Because he's the one controlling the man. So if anything happens to my children, I will hold you all responsible. All of you in the police station, I'll hold you responsible. Then he said I should calm down. Then he asked why he doesn't know anything about the case. So the commander said, the case is under investigation. So asked why he's begging me. He don't want to put himself in the matter. And I said, okay. So I came back home. And I went to the Ansoma police station. Because I was looking for someone to call him to bring the children, because I don't know where he has sent the children. So I went to the Ansoma police station and I went to I didn't even want to, I went to their senior
police.
The madam in the police station. I talked to her. Then she said I shouldn't have given the children. I said, madam, where to sleep with the children was a problem for me. So I have to. That day I slept outside. So I have to give the children to him. Then he said, give me his number. Then he called him. Then he talked plenty. Then later the woman told me that I should go to Dobso.
Dobso.
Yes, so I went and they write statement for me and they said we should go. That we will come on Monday. So I was in the house. I can't sleep. I can't eat. Because this is the mere thinking of where my children are. Who is even taking care of them? Even if I know the person, at least it will give me some comfort. But here is the case.
You don't know.
I don't know the person. And their father is sitting at his house in Accra. So, where are my children? Because the man, I don't know any of his family member. He has not shown me any of his family member. I just give the children to you, just not even up to 1 day. And you couldn't even stay with your own children. And you drove car in the night. And you sent the children to Kumasi.
Did he say he took them there himself?
He took them there himself. And you drove back to Accra and you come and sit comfortable in your house. When you know that we don't have a place to put our head. You know I don't have a place to sleep with the children. That because you said you will make me to suffer. When you saw me, I wasn't suffering. I was having my own business. I was having my own apartment. But today, you've rendered me useless. You've spent all my life. I don't even know where to start again. Even now, I'm covered with shame. Even if I see my friend, I can't even raise my head and look at them. Because I feel so ashamed of myself to the extent that I feel useless now. I've lost my self-esteem as a woman. Because this man has taken everything from me. He has spoiled my life. He has taken everything from me. So I told the commander in Dansoma police station. Then he said we should go and come on Monday. So I can't control myself because the mere thinking of my children. I even dreamt my baby was crying in the dream, crying and calling mama. Mama said, what is this? So I even called him yesterday and said, I'm begging him, please bring my children to me. Because you are not with the children. Even if you are there with them, at least it will comfort me that you are with them. But you are not with them. I am not with them. They are with a total stranger. So what even the person tells you that I'm taking good care of them, and it is the opposite. Now, there's bad people out there. Somebody can pretend to be a good person, but the person is a bad person. We are in Ghana here, and a man took his own daughter for money rituals. You said the children, where the children are, they are okay. And you sent picture for the commander. The commander was saying where the children are is nice. So if that would be the case, then you will let the children be there.
That's what the commander said?
That's what the commander said. Is that enough? Is picture enough to prove that the children are safe at where they are? And here's the case. The man has other children. And he's taking good care of those children. And he has...
So you feel he's thrown your children away?
Yes, he's thrown my children away. That he even told me that even that the children are his children. That they said there was one policeman who has been coming to my house. So even now he's doubting that the children are his children. So if he's doubting that the children are his children, tomorrow he can get a different mind that even these children, Christ, they are not mine. So he should bring me my children.
You want your children?
He should bring my children because
that is what you want now.
I want my kids.
You want your children.
I want my children back because he said he is doubting that the children are his. So he should bring my children. He has not married me. He did not give my family even Coke bottle. So he should give the children to me. The children are mine. Let me go and look for their father. So this afternoon, I called him that please bring my children. That if you don't bring my children, I will sleep with you today in your house. Then he said, if you're a woman, come. When you come, I will deal with you. I will beat you until you will die. And I said, then I will come so that you will kill me. Then he hung up. Within seconds, I had a call. It was the commander in Dansoma police station. Then he said, do you know that you don't respect? Do you know that you don't respect? I said, madam, what have I done? Why did you call your children's father that you are coming to the house? Don't you know that it is a threat that you can be even arrested? Didn't I talk to you that you people should come back on Monday? If this is what you do, that is why everywhere you go, people are fed up with you. If this is what you do, so I started crying and telling the woman that, madam, you will take it that I am your own child. I have offended because there was no place for me to go. That is why I sent the children that he will even rent for us to say. That is why I gave the children. I should keep quiet. If I know that this is what I'll do, she will not say anything. She started insulting me on the phone. And I hung up. So I was in my room crying. This man is in the house with his children, playing with them. And he has taken my own children to God knows where. So I'm begging him, he should bring my children. Me, I know that I don't have. That is why they are treating me like that. A man has abused me emotionally. He has abused me physically. There was a time this man beat me in his car, telling me that he was going to kill me and throw me inside the bush. He rolled his glass, he beat me till I was hitting the glass and people around came to rescue me. This man has put me through a lot. He should bring my children. He said the children are not his children. The children they are my children. He should bring my children. Wherever my children is, they should bring my children to me because I can't sleep. I can't eat. For 3 days now, I've not even eaten. I can't do anything. I can't sleep. Immediately I want to sleep. Then I will just wake up. Where are my children? They should bring my children. Because I'm also a Ghanaian, so I don't deserve any justice. The woman threatened to poison my children. Nobody did anything to them. I went to PIPS. They did not call me. I went to CID headquarters. Up to now, I've not heard anything about them. So, I came here. There are people who are listening to me. I've made a lot of mistakes that I shouldn't have even given myself to this man in the first place. He has scattered all my life. He has scattered my life. He has destroyed my life. I don't know where to start again. Even now, if I'm walking, I can't raise my head like this. When I went to my uncle's place, I see people where I left them. They've all progressed. Look at me. I've lost everything. This man has taken out my life.
Do you hate him?
I don't know how I feel for him.
Do you miss your children?
Yes, I want my children. I don't want anything for me. He should not take care of them. He should give them to me. I'll take care of them myself.
Will you be able to?
I will. I'll find ways and means to take care of them. Because if he loves his children, he will not take his children far away. And he will come and sit at his home to enjoy his marriage and enjoy his wife. He should bring my children to me. That is what I'm pleading. I need my children. I know I don't have, so they will not say some for me. Even the commander called me this afternoon. She was insulting me.
And that's what hurts you most.
She's insulting me. How will a man abuse a woman? A man is abusing a woman and they are supporting the man. A man is abusing me and they are supporting the man. So the man should bring my children.
Jane wants her children back. I mean, what do you expect her to do? I mean, if she's going about, throwing tantrums, a nursing mother, or 1 year, 8 months, 1 year, 6 months child's mother is no longer nursing. She's still a nursing mother. Alosat. She's a nursing mother. A mother loses her children to her father, the children's father, and he takes the children far away. And you expect her to sleep comfortably, you expect her to laugh and eat and feel okay when she's been threatened by the man's wife, when she's been beaten and abused by the man.
The man told me that if they ask him to give me 1 cedi and they place death, he's going to choose death than him giving me 1 cedi.
When did he say this?
He sent me a message. It is on my phone.
He sent you a message like
yes,
that?
Yes, that when they asked him to give him 1 cedi.
They ask him to give you 1 cedi or choose death.
And choose one. He would rather choose death than giving me 1 cedi.
What do you think you've done to the man to treat you this way? Do you remember there was any point in time or at any point you did something that could make him treat you the way he's treating you?
I've not done anything to him.
You don't think
because I gave myself to him wholeheartedly. Because a young girl, I was doing my own work. This is not who I am. This man has fought all my life.
Sleeps with you anyhow?
Yes, sleep with me anyhow. Even these children, no dress, no shoe, only chop money that he gives to the children.
How much?
70 cedis.
For how long?
The first child will use 17 cedis for school. Then it will left with 53 cedis. I'll buy Pampers, I'll buy Cerelac. Then the remaining maybe 20 cedis or 30 cedis, we'll use it to cook food.
Every day?
Yes.
And he was giving you that?
Yes. I've not done anything to him.
70 for the 2 children?
Yes.
70 cedis a day for the 2 children.
For
and
the
you?
2 children. I also eat from the 70 cedis.
Oh.
I eat from the 70 cedis. I was even feeling gas from the 70 cedis.
You were feeling gas from the 70 cedis?
I was buying lights from the 70 cedis. So when we moved to Abusive, when I told him that now I can't do that again, because now the system is hard. I have to borrow credit things for the children to eat. Today he's telling me that I'm not taking care of the children. If I remove the children pictures and I show to you,
oh.
He should bring my children. He should take his TV.
Please, how do we get these children back to their mother? It is a more reason why at the beginning of the interview I said we need human rights activists on this matter. We need lawyers on this matter. We need the police. She feels disappointed to an extent in the police. But I know for a fact that the police is a very powerful institution that can do something about this case. Anya Police Station. And I have a lot of friends there. Anya Police Station police people. What happened? How did you treat her? Is she saying something that is not the truth or fact? Do you have explanations? Anya Police Station, Dansuman Police Station, Pips, what happened? I am ever ready. Should the police want to meet her, I am ever ready to let you know where to find her or let you have access to her contact. I am ever ready. Whichever human rights lawyer is on, whether within the country or outside the country, whoever feels moved by Jane's story, get in touch with me or get in touch with us. We would let you get access to Jane and then we take it from there. You know, she could be my sister. In fact, she is my sister. And I won't sit down and allow my sister to, we all make mistakes in life. She might have made a mistake by getting involved with a man. But it has happened. Because it has happened, should we say she made a mistake and so she should die or she deserves what she's going through? I don't think she deserves what she's going through. If everything she has come to say is really what it is. Yes, people lie. I won't call her a liar because I haven't heard from the other side. So we are taking her word for it. Whatever she's come to say, take the mistakes out. Let's deal with the substance of the issue. Her children have been taken away from her. What should we do to get the children back? Whoever is interested in this matter, get in touch and we would let you have access to. Maybe there are things that she hasn't said that she would tell whoever is interested in the case so that we can take it from there. I feel she's being taken advantage of because they feel she has nobody to stand with her or to stand by her. Let's test this one. So Jane, I know we'll get results from here. Why did you decide to call me anyway?
Because the people that I trust, that is the Ghana police, they have failed me because I don't have because I don't have lawyer. So when I came alone and they came with lawyer, they decided to push me aside. They treated me as nobody. The CID asked me, do I have money to pick car and go to court? Because I don't have. So the man can treat me anyhow.
What is his first name?
The man is called Frederick.
He's called Frederick.
Yes.
That is his first name.
Yes.
Mr. Frederick. Mr. Frederick. They say you live at Abusive.
He has lied to me.
He's deceived
The day
you.
he brought the wife to my house for the wife to come and embarrass me. And the wife said, how come I'm living close to them? That they are living at Joma and I'm living at Mamenka. And I said, me, I never knew that you people, your husband is staying in Joma. Today that you are saying, I know the man is living in Sakina.
That's what he told you.
Yes.
He told you he wasn't married. He told you his marriage was at the verge of collapsing.
Yes. So this man has lied to me. He has lied. He does not even give respect to my family. He insults my family, that's my useless family.
Oh, 2 kids for him.
Yeah, I don't have. That is why they are treating me like that. But if I have, I'm not sure they will talk to me like they are talking to me.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Say no more, please. Okay? Say no more. We all hope for the best. Folks, you've heard the story. Whoever is interested, please get in touch. Serious people, serious lawyers. I mean, in fact, lawyers are serious people. my learned people. The police, the DOFSU, PAPES, human rights activists, feminist movements. This is what you should be championing. Let me know if you are interested, and I'll let you find Jane. Okay, Jane, thank you for coming, and thank you for opening up. We'll find results and answers to your problem. I pray that we'll find it, okay? And you smile again. Your children will come back, okay? Because of this interview will be dealt with all urgency, with all the urgency it deserves, and we'll release it as quick as possible. All right. Thank you very much for coming. It's been a very lengthy one, and Charlie, these are some of the things we hear. These are some of the things we go through as people who have dedicated ourselves to help in any way we can. If you also have a similar thing you're going through, please do not hesitate. Your life is important. Come out. We will protect your identity. We are known for that. Come and share your story. We'll find results. We're out.